I'm Blake from P&L Automotive. I'm going to explain the Auto Armor Protection Program. When we rust protect a vehicle, we're applying two products, a thin layer of rust inhibitor to all the inner panels of the vehicle using a pressure pot gun system and access wands so as not to affect the structure of the vehicle by drilling any holes. We then apply an undercoating, heavier product to the underside of the vehicle. It goes to all areas on underside of the vehicle that do not move or get hot. With that, we give the customer a 10-year warranty against any hole through rust. In Minnesota, we drop 160,000 tons of salt on our roads per year, and most manufacturer warranties will state in some way or another that they're not going to cover salt damage in salt states. So with that 10-year warranty is obviously a benefit to the customer. With our paint protection, we apply three products to the vehicle. We're going to clean the paint, obviously, before we seal it. So first we spray a neutralizer chemical onto all the painted surface of the vehicle. And the neutralizer neutralizes the pH and acid rain. So we want to get a heavy coating of that on all the painted surfaces to make sure that we get all those chemicals and pollutants up. We'll then take a clay bar. This is just a body shop clay bar. As you can see, it's got the consistency of silly putty. I can go over this surface and it's going to remove any rail dust or hard deposits. It's kind of got a fine grit to it. It's going to pull up any excess pollutants that are on the painted surface. Whether it's been sitting out in the lot or just in transport, these cars get things on the paint that we need to get off there before we seal them. So as I go over the surface, I want to make sure the clay bar just glides over the surface, and that means I've gotten up as many as the contaminants I'm going to be able to. Years ago, the EPA forced the manufacturers to take the leads out of paints. They're now soft and porous and super susceptible to environmental damage. Tree sap, bird droppings, mosquito etching, road salt, all that fun stuff Minnesota has to offer. So as I go over the surface, I just use that clay bar to get up all those pollutants, wipe it down quick, and then take our nanotechnology paint sealant. Nano just means tiny. So we're actually filling in the valleys of the paint with a nanotechnology paint sealant. Our paint sealant can stand up to 550 degrees of temperature. Your common waxes that you buy in the stores dissipate at 120 to 140 degrees. And I'll show you how well it stands up in a second. So use a low speed orbital buffer with a microfiber bonnet. We don't want to use a spinning machine to put onto a new car's paint because you can cause problems. We want to make sure that we don't cause any problems to the new car paint. So we talked about temperatures, 120 to 140 degrees. Waxes tend to dissipate in the middle of the summer or anytime that sun's shining on those cars. Everybody's been out at the park, come back, you can feel the heat on your paint. At 120 to 140 degrees, waxes are completely not protecting the vehicle any longer. Our paint sealant, 550 degrees, and I can show you. Started on fire. The cleaner renewer bottle that we give out to the customer. This product there's nothing magical about this product. It's the system that we put on the paint that's going to allow this to easily remove. Use a little extra. I can take that, run it over the area, and you can see right away it starts coming off. So if it'll take out burnt on black spray paint, imagine how it's going to stand up against tree sap, bird droppings, mosquito etching, all those things we talked about a little earlier. You can see, besides a little bit of overspray, I got all that up on that towel. So the nanotechnology, by filling in those valleys of the paint, it's not allowing anything to fall into those valleys and stay. So we're easily able to wash things away. So when the customer goes through a high quality car wash, all those pollutants are propped up on top of the paint, easily washed away. If you guys want to come up, can I get a couple people? Nick, come on. Feel the difference in this hood? Just for the video here, buddy. That glove on there. You can keep that if you like. See how smooth that is? Oh, wow. There you go. Thanks, buddy. come on through. Just run your hand straight across from side to side, and you'll really feel the difference. Feel how smooth that is?
Yeah.
And then crusty over there. And now all you're feeling is the peaks and valleys of the paint.
Yep.
Those are the peaks and valleys, and the glove just sensitizes your hand. So with the rust protection and then paint sealant combination, we also can give the customer a 5-year surface rust protection warranty and also our 7-year environmental paint protection warranty. All our warranties are repair or replace warranties. So if we can't get a mosquito etching out of your paint, we'll go so far as repainting it down the line. That's how far we'll go. When we apply interior protection, we're also applying a fabric protection to all fabric areas of the inside of the vehicle. We call it McDonald's proof in the vehicle, plain simple. If you got a customer with an Odyssey or a CRV and they got kids, this is a no-brainer. We also apply a leather vinyl sealant to all leather vinyl areas of the vehicle, protecting the dashboard against cracking, keeping the leather seats supple. Dye transfer can be an issue these days. Get the nice leather coats or the blue jeans with the dyes in them. They can bleed onto light colored leathers. Customer will be protected against that as well. Again, repair or replace warranty. The 7 years in interior protection.
What's the, we've been going through feature after feature after feature.